Real friendship needs to stand the test of pranks because a best friend is the only person whose toothpaste you can decorate with a lizard, whose phone you can burn, or whose hairbrush you can swap. Watch new ideas for funny pranks in our new video today. Good morning! And Dolly has already managed to brew coffee for her friend. But the first thing Samantha wants to do is to brush her teeth. She shouldn't do that, because Dolly managed to do more than just brew coffee. She has also prepared a prank in toothpaste. Stick a leg of a toy lizard into toothpaste. Samantha is half asleep as she squeezes out the toothpaste with a reptile on her toothbrush. Dolly starts counting. 1, 2, 3. Ah! There it is! The sweet melody of a successful prank. Samantha runs to show off the remains of a lizard. Ew! It's so disgusting! Dolly has nothing to do with it. She is actually allergic to cold-blooded animals. Dolly made a citrus prank for her friend. Scared Samantha needs some support immediately. An orange restores your vitamin balance and will help you relieve stress. Cut an orange into 2 parts. Make the top part a bit bigger. Take out the flesh and blot it with a wipe. Put a tennis ball into the bottom part. Hot glue the peel. Samantha peels the orange. A surprise waits for her inside. All the vitamin C turned into a tennis ball. So that's the person responsible for all the pranks. It's the work of Dolly. My friend comes to visit me and to cook something yummy. What a great surprise! I pick out the best plate and wait for my food gift. And here she comes! Dolly starts doing something in the kitchen right away. A stove, a frying pan, oil, and fruits? But they are artificial. They are only here for decoration. Is Dolly 100% sure that she can cook real food? But she does a real trick. She takes an apple and makes a fried egg from it. Take an apple, water, and small pieces of paper. Dip paper into water and cover the apple with 2 layers of it. Then attach paper with white glue. Make at least 6 or 7 layers. Cut the apple when the paper mache is hard. Take the fruit out and connect the paper halves. Mark the contour of a hole and cut it out. Hot glue the 2 halves. Attach a stem. Color the apple with acrylic paints. Pour an egg inside. Wow! Dolly is a real kitchen magician! And how did she manage to get an egg out of an apple? I wonder what kind of chicken that must have been. Anyway, this fried egg is delicious. Although, I dread to think of what my friend could make from a pear. Dolly is getting ready for an important test. She is completely focused on her books, and there is no time for friends. Plus, studying too much makes her very absent-minded. She thinks she lost her pencil, but it is actually behind her ear. I tried different ways to distract her. A yummy-smelling muffin. Or a massage with a feather. But there is nothing you can distract Dolly with. Even an air attack doesn't work. She's a tough soldier who lost her phone again. She didn't even notice when I took her phone for a prank. She's so messy. Take an old phone case and cut a hole in it. Melt the cut edge over a candle. Make a copy of a book page. Cut out a piece of the page so that it's of the same size as the hole. Put it into the case and fasten it with the phone. Place the phone onto a book so that the text on the book and the text on the case match. My phone looks like Dolly used it to make a bonfire, but she didn't do that for sure. So why is there a hole? I see! It's a prank! And at the same time, the pencil turns up. Dolly used too much of her brain power. I'm cooking a salad, and Dolly appears in the kitchen at the perfect moment. Why shouldn't she chop some cucumbers, especially when they are so fresh and juicy? Cut flesh out of cucumbers. Make green jelly. Pour it into the cucumbers. Let them freeze. Cover the hardened jelly cucumbers with tops. Something weird comes out of the cucumber once Dolly cuts it. Ew! There is cucumber slime in our cucumber. It doesn't look delicious at all. But when she smells it, Dolly understands that it's just jelly. That was a perfect prank. Wow! And we didn't even know this! It turns out that chestnuts are edible! Dolly refuses to believe that, and Samantha decides to prank her friend and assures her that you can eat them straight from the tree. Dolly runs to check this fact at once. She's so gullible, but her chestnut hunt takes a lot of time for some reason. Dolly must have gotten in a fight over her food with some squirrels. Finally, she comes in a leaf suit. Where has she been? Dolly is proud to show her trophy. And she bites off a chestnut right in front of her friend. Take a chestnut out of a peel and put a suitable chocolate candy inside. Dolly packs the chestnut away. Well, she proves that chestnuts are actually edible. It turns out that my friend is not that gullible. I fell for her chestnut trick. Dolly somehow finds a way to talk with her mouth full. She could get into the Guinness Book of Records with the biggest amount of words said per second. Not everyone can stand it, but Samantha doesn't give up. She figures out a way to distract her friend from her endless chatter. Cut beetroot, spinach, and carrots, and squeeze juice out of every vegetable. Add a spoon of mayonnaise into the colorful juices. Pour the edible paints into a palette. And add some mayonnaise as white paint. Samantha takes the edible palette, a brush, and starts painting the bread. Even Dolly becomes speechless after this. Samantha paints an abstract still life, and then she puts it into her mouth. It confuses Dolly completely. At last, not even a word comes out. This is how art influences my friend. Samantha sneaks her friend a unique ergonomic brush. Dolly should try brushing her hair with it. Take the rubber base with bristles out of a brush. Arrange colored pencils according to their size. Hot glue them to the brush body. Place longer pencils in the center and hot glue shorter ones closer to the edges. Dolly doesn't notice the new brush at first, but the pencils are sharp. Ouch! Dolly still brushes her hair regardless. Maybe she can dye it in a stylish way at the same time. If an idea pops in Dolly's head, there is no way to stop her. Now she is sure that she can eat a hot pepper. Come on, do it! Dolly bites off a chili pepper and a fire starts. Cut a tip off a chili pepper. Separate wicks from red tea light candles. Wrap a piece of plastic to make a cone. Melt candles in a microwave. Put a wick into the cone. Pour hot wax inside. Take the candle out of the cone when it hardens a bit. Shape the wax so that it looks like a chili pepper. Cut off the edge of the candle and connect it with the pepper using a toothpick. Color the candle with acrylic paint so that it looks like a pepper. Oh, this chili pepper is so hot that both my tongue and the pepper burn. Help me! Hurry up! Water! Samantha comes to the rescue. She bravely puts out the fire. The chili pepper turns out to be only a candle. We decide whose turn it is to cook dinner. Dolly suggests throwing the dice. Luck will define who is the best cook. Dolly even has a die ready. Cut a die out of cheese. Stick black peppercorns into every side, from 1 to 6. Replicate a die cube. Throw the die. Dolly is sure that she will win. It's hard to top a 5. But Samantha gets a 6. Dolly doesn't agree with the outcome. She doesn't want to cook anyways. No dice, no problem. The die disappears in my friend's mouth. Only black peppercorns are left. Not even Dolly dares to swallow those. Did you like our pranks? Then write in the comments how you will prank your friends. Will you turn an apple into a fried egg, play tennis with an orange, or eat a chestnut right from a tree? And don't forget to give a thumbs up. A candy stash hidden in a fridge, a festive avocado, and a super eco-friendly laptop? Watch these and other funny pranks in our new prank video. What time is it? It's lunch o'clock. I've got a big bag of fast food. And there are 2 boxes here, one for me and another for Curly Sue. But I'm going to save my friend from extra calories this time. Take chicken nuggets out of a signature box and put in a healthy vegetable salad instead. Curly Sue is thrilled to see my nuggets. Now she's looking forward to getting her portion. But something must have gone wrong. Apparently they have mistaken the order. There is a vegetable salad in the box instead of chicken nuggets. Curly Sue has never been a vegan. Meat attracts her much more than a tomato. Okay, I don't mind swapping with my friend. A vegetable salad is rich in healthy vitamins, I suppose. Blondie is sneaking to her stash with her spy walk. She takes out a sweet candy. But how is she doing it? I look into the fridge and see no candies. Blondie's creeping to her stash again. I start snooping on her. Where does she take sweets from? There is nothing that looks like candies in the fridge. No, everything is way simpler. Cut a bag of frozen vegetables along the seam. Take them out and put in colored jelly candies. Hot glue the cut. Blondie has a safe stash in a bag of frozen vegetables. No one will ever suspect that these are jelly candies instead of veggies. Just don't mix things up and don't stew meat with candies. I've got a new iPhone. I show it to my friend. It is very light and handy. Except that all the contacts have been left in my old phone. I asked Curly Sue to give me her phone number, and I will write it down into my phone using a pen. An old school way. Cut out a picture of an iPhone. Trace the phone on a pile of white paper. Glue the pages across the top edge. Cover a strip of paper with glue and attach a picture of the iPhone to it as a notebook cover. This is not just a phone, it's a whole phone book. It's a pity I couldn't call on it, but at least all the important phone numbers will always be on hand if a phone battery dies. Oh, whoa, it's a sad picture. Blondie has flooded the entire cafe with her tears. She has quarreled with her boyfriend again, or has she gotten the results of her entrance exams? She calls me on a crying jag. I can't understand what she's trying to tell me. The only thing I know is that I need to put a smile back on her face as fast as possible. I've got funny chocolate candies for an occasion like that. Print out a few small portrait photos on regular paper. Take wrappers off chocolate candies and wrap the candies in the printed photos instead of the wrappers. Blondie just can't stop crying. Here, take a candy and calm down. Once Blondie sees her friend's face stretched out on the candy, she forgets all her problems at once. There's even a candy with my face. We can arrange a whole candy theater. Who's the prettiest candy in this world? It's certainly me. No, it's me. The filling is so delicious. Curly Sue has printed a voice control signboard. And where is she going to hang it? She chooses a harmless but unexpected object, a microwave. Let's see how it works. Blondie is going to heat up her pie in the microwave. Oh, it's something new. How should I use this thing? Should I give commands? Okay, let's try. I put my food into the microwave, saying the spell. Microwave, turn on. No, start working. It doesn't. Heat up. Come on, bake! Maybe the microwave doesn't speak English, or I'm not persuasive enough. Blondie tries to clap her hands, snap her fingers, but it's all for nothing. The pie is still cold. Blondie is very serious about everything she starts. Once she takes up DIY, be sure that the entire tabletop will be flooded with pieces of colored paper, paint tubes, and spots and brushes. It looks like a handsome bomb has exploded on her side of the desk. Curly Sue's part is a whole different story. Her side of the table is always spick and span. She is obviously not thrilled to have such a messy neighbor. That's why Blondie is going to prank her. Cover the tabletop with parchment paper. Place an empty acrylic paint tube. Cover the paper under the neck of the tube with fatty cream. And squeeze out hot glue as if it pours out straight from the tube onto the table. Paint the hardened hot glue in the same color as the paint in the tube. Take the glue off the paper when the paint dries. Blondie puts the paint onto her friend's table. How will this clean freak react? Curly Sue is shocked. How can she deal with this paint spill? It doesn't fit into her neat picture of the world. Calm down, you perfectionist. This paint is not real. It's just a prank. I will make a festive avocado variation for Blondie. Cut an avocado in half and remove the seed. Put in sprinkles instead and connect the halves using toothpicks. Blondie adores avocado. There is going to be a feast for the stomach. But why is it so hard to cut into? There is definitely something wrong with this avocado. The seed has turned into colored sprinkles. Maybe it's a special festive issue for an everyday tropical party? My friend looks at it for a long time, but never dares to taste it. I am fond of drawing. I'd hate to see someone taking my school supplies without my permission. But my friend keeps taking my marker all the time, so it's never on hand when I need it. In addition to this, she leaves the marker without the cap. It dries out quicker this way. But I know what to do. I announce a marker protecting operation. Cover a green marker with air-dry clay. Shape long ribs with your fingers. Transform the clay into a cactus. Shape 2 smaller pieces of the clay into thick sprouts. Attach them to the plant. Let the clay dry. Mix green, yellow, and blue acrylic paint and color the cactus. Plant the cactus into a flower pot. Stick the marker into the ground, adding some more soil to hide the marker. I put the cactus marker onto my desk. Curly Sue comes to take a marker, but she doesn't get anything. She'll never know that my green prickly friend is actually just an undercover marker. Blondie wants to give her friend a present, but Curly Sue is not happy to see rice. This is not exactly what she would like to get. Dig deeper. Your gift is on the bottom. Put a present into a craft paper bag. Tie it with a ribbon and wrap tightly in plastic wrap. Put the gift into a container of an appropriate size and put rice with vegetables on top. Close the container and tie it up with a bright ribbon. Curly Sue finds her present at last. It is wrapped well. Not even a seed of rice has gotten inside. Blondie's come up with this multifunctional gift. It's both lunch and a purse. Curly Sue can't get enough of her laptop. That's the limit. She might get addicted to being online. Plus, this harmful radiation emitted by the device. I just can't let my friend ruin her health. When Curly Sue goes away, I swap her laptop with a safe, eco-friendly paper one. Trace a laptop on thick cardboard. Cut it out and fold it in half. Draw buttons with a black marker. Attach black paper to the top. Attach a printed out system error window to the screen. Cut a circle out of white paper and draw a logo on it. What is it? A cardboard laptop? Well, it's actually a new eco-friendly model. At least it doesn't harm your eyesight and health. And it is easy to recycle. The truth is that it hardly has any functions. On the other hand, you can save so much electricity and Wi-Fi. Did you like our pranks? Then write in your comments how you are going to prank your friends next time.